all doing great. Let's just wait some few minutes for some of the people to join before we get started, okay? So please continue to invite. We are going to start in some few minutes. Thank you. Okay, good morning to you all. I hope we are all doing great. And please, whoever invited Isuba Joseph, his audio has not been connected. Okay, I think, yeah, his audio has not been connected. He has turned on his video. If you can help him, just call him and tell him to connect his audio. I believe he's new, so someone should assist him since he cannot actually hear anything over here. All right. So, as you all know, I'm Doris Angel, a V4 by rank, and a mother of 3. I'm a Ghanaian residing in Germany. Okay. So, yes, I've been doing Royalq since 2021 till now. All right. So, I'm checking through to see if I have some leaders to make them co-hosts so they can assist me. Unfortunately, all my leaders, I think they are not here. Leader Chadwick Bribo is the only leader I have here. You're welcome, my leader. Good morning to you. All right, so we are gathered here this morning to actually navigate through our Royalq application, okay? As you all know, our app has always been, they've been updating it as time goes by. So if there are any new changes, we have to actually know so that we know how to use it. Okay, I see Leader Doris great in the house. You're welcome. So that is why every Saturdays we do the Zoom meetings, okay, to help us to navigate through the Royalq app, because knowing how to use the application also helps you to win. All right, so please permit me to share my screen. Then I take you through whilst I'm presenting or whilst I'm teaching. If you have any questions, please feel free, write it in the chat or jot it down. After the meeting, I would call out for questions and answers. Then you can actually ask your questions. Okay. So yes, now I can share my screen. Okay, I believe you can all see my screen. So this is how the Royalq logo looks like. And there's the Royalq logo. So, as you can see, the Royalq logo and the other exchanges, crypto exchanges, they are all classified under finance. So the Royalq is not just any ordinary tool, but instead it's a financial tool. Okay, so that is it. Now I'm going to launch it. I've already logged in. But anytime you launch it, you need to log in with your credentials. Once you do that, the robot will be able to, you'll be able to log in successfully. Okay. All right. I think the announcement's closed, but you always see a pop out of announcement. If you haven't read it, you scroll it up to read, or you actually open it to read. Okay. All right. Just a moment. All right. So on the Royalq app, there are different tabs. Okay, we have the home, we have the strategy, we have the circle, we have the news, we have the mind. Okay. So all these features, they actually have its own usage. So we'll look at it one after the other. Okay. So let us start with the home. So under the home, that is where you would see your exchanges, all the exchanges at the top left corner. Okay. You'll be able to see all the exchanges that you can connect the Royalq robot to. So we have Binance, HTX, Indodax, Kraken, Bybit, OKS, KuCoin, Mexi, Gate.io. Okay, so 9 different exchanges. You'll be able to connect it with one robot. Now, if you are not using the default one, which is Binance, you have to quickly switch to the appropriate one you are using. Okay. All right, so let's move to our far right corner. There are 2 buttons over there. You see the security logo and the notification bell. So let's look at the security logo. So the security logo or the security log actually tells you how many times you have logged into your account. Okay, you'll be able to see the device you used in logging in, the operating system, the time, the location, everything is here registered. Now, if you don't want to click everything, okay, If you don't want to click any all the stuffs, you can just tap on read all, then all these things check. Sorry. Now, anytime a different device log into your Royalq, you are going to get a notification of this sort, different login device. So you have to check to know if you are the one. Okay. Once you know that, oh, I'm the one, then that's no problem. Okay. So you see it in this exclamation form so that you are actually aware. Okay, so that is it. I just tap on read all, then all the messages get vanished. Okay. Now, another message you see over here is withdraw successful. Anytime you make a withdrawal from your Royalq back office, you get a notification under the security log as well. Now, let me go back and go to the notification bell. So the notification bell has two types of messages. You see the system message and the order message. Now, the system message displays or shows to you whatever that is happening with your robot, okay? Let's say, for instance, you don't have fuel fee. You get a notification under the system message. If you are running out and it's getting low to you, get a notification. Once it's below 10, you start getting the notification. And if it gets below 2, then your policy will be stopped. So you get a notification as well. If you are also trading and the robot did not find more USDT to buy your margin calls, you get messages like this, the one on my screen. XRP USDT spot has stopped margin call due to insufficient balance. Please deposit in the exchange and tap open margin call in the transaction page. So once the robot tries to buy and it doesn't get to buy, it turns off your margin calls automatically. It turns it off. So you have to actually turn it on once you top up. Okay. I hope that is clear. Okay. So if someone also joins your team, you get a notification under the system message where they will tell you a new user has just joined via your invitation link. Okay. Yeah. So that is it about the system message. Now let us go to other message. I hope you guys are following. Do I still have you here?
So we are following, my leader. Good morning.
Okay, good morning. All right. Yeah, Jason, I see you. All right, so let me continue. Yeah, so the other message, there are only two types of messages we see here. We see the buy and the sell. Anytime the robot make a purchase or anytime the robot sells, you get a notification under the order message. Okay. Now, the iPhone users, your new messages comes from the top. The Android users, your new messages comes from below. So don't scroll it up and mix it up. But the good thing is all the messages comes with a date and a time. So you'll be able to see clearly. Now, if there is a sale and you want to actually see the profit rate, it's also stated. Okay, it's also stated that the profit rate of so percentage is what you made. You don't have to go to the transaction page to check under the transaction records. Okay. Now let's move out. So once you read those messages or you uncheck them, you will see that the notification will vanish. So new notifications will bring new dots. Okay, new red dots. Now these are just announcements in a form of advertisement. If you want to read it, you can just simply click on it. You can simply tap on it, then you would be able to get all the information you need. Okay, so That is it. This is a warning to people that Royalq will never request a deposit. Any request to transfer funds to a private account in Royalq's name is a scam. And it's already happening. Royalq is not crazy to just bring this, because I have 3 people who have experienced this, and they've been scammed $6,000, 10,000, 20,000. So I think it has gotten to Royalq. That is why they have brought it up, just for us to uh, be informed, so that we know what is happening, and we also share the news, because Royalq don't have packages. They don't have 2 years package, 1 year. So all the people deceiving, I prayed my voice to go further, so that they'll stop. Okay. All right. Now let's look at the 3 lines. I call it the menu bar. I don't know how you call it this. So this is where you see the announcements, okay? But once you touch on any of the announcements, it opens it fully for you. But if you want to see everything, just tap on the 3 lines in the corner. Then you would see 3 different tabs. We have the latest announcement, we have the new listings, then we have the removal notice. So let's look at the latest announcement. This from last week and this week, we've gotten so much important announcements that we all need to be informed. Not after doing it, then you'll be like, oh, I didn't know Royalq said this. I didn't know Royalq said that. Okay, that is why they communicate to us through latest announcement. The last one that came, I think there was announcement on the 27th, which was yesterday, but I don't know. I've updated it. Let me check. Yeah, I've updated it. Hold on. Let me check on my phone, because I think I haven't updated it on my iPad. So I'm trying to check quickly on the iPhone. So as I was saying, the latest announcement that we have here, okay, was was on the 24th of December. That means I didn't see that announcement, or was it removed? Okay, let me check on the group, because I think I posted something like that. Please wait. Let me check. Yeah. Okay, it was under the order message. Sorry. I was confusing myself. It was under the order message. It was a removal of coin, not as in, yeah. Okay, sorry for that. I've now clarified. Okay, so transfer update notice. Okay, transfer update notice. This is really, 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 really important for us to know. Okay, so take your time and read it, or maybe I should read it and explain to you guys. Due to the recent surge in fraudulent activities, we are implementing stricter measures to protect our users. To prevent scams involving fake Royalq addresses that redirect funds to external wallets, the internal transfer function is now restricted to Royalq addresses only. Transfers to external addresses are not allowed on the transfer page. To withdraw externally, please use the withdrawal page. We strongly recommend updating to the latest version of the app as soon as it's released, to ensure the security of your funds. Thank you for understanding and cooperation. Okay, so that was the latest announcement. And the withdrawal transfer too is here. Okay, so now they are letting us know that because of this uh financial security and blah blah blah, now if you're going to be withdrawing more than 500 USDT, it has to go under a manual review. Okay, if you don't want that, then you have to withdraw in bits. Okay, all right. Now let's go to new listings. The new listens are when there are new pairs, okay? When there are new trading pairs have been added on Royalq. So, some of the coins are on the exchange, or sometimes they list new coins. You have to be able to add them if you feel like trading in those coins, okay? All right. Now let's move to removal notice. So the removal notice is where you'll be able to see the coins that are being removed from the system. Okay. So yesterday we got a message that order from HTS Futures Trading will be removed. So if you are trading it, you need to do the needful before 2nd of January. So this is where the announcement page is. Now let's go to API binding. So under the API binding, you actually see the exchanges, okay? You see the exchanges, all the 9 different exchanges that you can connect to the Royalq robot. We have Binance, HTX, and so on. Now, let's look at, if you want to do the API binding, you are actually directed to see, you'll be able to see the instructions over here, or when you play this, you'll be able to see the video form, okay, of the API. I hope that is clear for all the exchanges. Now, as you can see, 2 accounts have been connected, 2 exchanges. We have the Bybit and the Binance. Now, what does the API means? API simply stands for Application Programming Interface. Okay, Application Programming Interface. The connectivity here tells you that you are connecting the Royalq to the exchange. Then what binds them together is what we call the API. Without this feature, no, how do you call it? You cannot connect the robot to an exchange if an exchange is not having this feature. Okay. All right, so let's continue. Now let's go to revenue details. Revenue details. This place is a bit confusing to most people, especially those who are not so have not been long using the Royalq application. The reason why it's confusing is they always think they can withdraw their accumulative profit over here when they have already used it. Okay, when they have already used it. Now, ask yourself, your trading capital that you started with, did you actually put it on the Royalq app? That is the first question I usually ask them. No, your trading capital was in your exchange. So that is where your profit also goes to. Just that Royalq has actually done us a big favor by letting us see the records that, oh, okay, so far so good. This is what you have made for today, for yesterday, for all the days you started trading. Okay, they let you see. Now, as you can see, the profits are not actually stable. It's not every day you make the same figure. That is why you don't go out there promising people that, hey, with 1,000 you'll be making $300, $500 daily. No, please. You and I do not control the markets. Just tell them you make between 0.5 to 5% daily on your trading capital. But it all depends on how much you are trading with. If you are trading with $50, I'm trading with $10,000. You are going to agree with me that I will be making profit daily more than you with the $50. Why? Because $50, if the coin you picked has not sold or has not been selling for you, you don't make profit daily. But me that I'm having 10,000 or 1,000 or 5,000, I'll be making daily some amount of profit, okay? Sometimes you can even make more than the percentage rate we have given you. Another thing I need to clarify, if you have a total capital of 2,000 USDT and you enter into the market with just 500, if I say enter into the market, meaning the coin you picked has only invested 500 out of your 2,000. If you are calculating the percentage rate, you don't calculate it based on your total 2,000. Do you guys get me? Because all the 2,000 didn't enter into the market on that day. It's only 500. It's only 300. Do you get it? Do you get the picture? Yeah. So you can see some days are good, some days are bad. It's just like our normal businesses we do. Sometimes you get a lot of customers that the work you have to do overtime. Sometimes too, the customers is slow. Okay, that's how the crypto market also behaves. So don't be so discouraged if you see that, oh, today I didn't make a lot of profit. What is happening? Is it that my settings are wrong or what's happening? Okay, so that is it. Now, this button here is used to forward. So instead of taking screenshot to bombard your whole phone, you can basically just tap on that button, then you'll be able to share with anybody that you want to share with. Okay, once you tap on that button, it gives you the opportunity to share to any of the mediums. Now, below is some information that says data within 24 hours might not be real time. Data is shown under the Singapore time UTC +8. Okay, so the Royalq robot uses the UTC +8 time zone. So if you don't find yourself in a country that uses UTC +8 or in a region that has a Singapore time, then you'll be making profit for the next day, even though you haven't gotten into the next day. So that is actually normal, okay? All right. So total profit for today, you see $1.9. It's like, oh, this is small. Yes, but don't actually look down upon small figures. Then the cumulative profit, we see 3,037. Okay, 3,037 is the cumulative profit so far. Now let's look at some information here. While using sub-bin mode, profit will be shown after all positions are closed. Okay, so you need to actually take note of the strategy mode you are using, especially if you are using sub-bin mode, not real time, but sub-bin mode. Okay, the robot will sell everything completely before it's going to release your profit for you. That is the original to the fourth margin call. Then the profit will directly go into your exchange. As I've already said, you don't see the profit on the Royalq app, okay? Because from the fifth call going, it uses the profit to draw the average price closer to the current price. Okay, that is what happens when you are using the sub-bin mode. Okay, now we are going to look at each of the profits to see what sort of coins gave that profit. Okay, so let me delete. So I go to 1.94. Now we have XRP, we have 1,000 sat, 1,000 sat, 1,000 sat, SUI, 1,000 sats, 1,000 sats, XRP, SUI, XRP, and so on and so forth. Please, just a moment. Sorry, I just have to do something briefly. All right, let's continue. So as you can see, all this give that profit. Okay, that sum up to that profit. Now this part too, since there is the forward button here, you can actually forward it to someone. Okay, now let's go back and go to profit analysis. So under the profit analysis, you see this beautiful graphical illustration that illustrates to you the coin that has given you the most percentage. Okay, so you can see 1,000 sats is leading with 34.5%. I really love that coin, followed by XRP 29.7, followed by SUI. All these coins, they are coins that are built on its own blockchain. Okay, so no matter how down they go, they quickly rise up again. Okay, because most people use it for when you want to send USDT, the network you choose. Okay, most people use it a lot, so that is why you see it this way. All right, let's move out of revenue details, profit analysis, and go to currency profit. So this part of the revenue details, I love it so much because you can actually see in total how much you have made from each coin you have ever traded before. So you can see 1,004.6 for 1,000 sats, 902 for XRP, 515 for SUI, 154 for Troy, BTC 63, Acro 57. So everybody and their own results they'll be seeing. Okay. But these 4 coins are really good. Those are the only coins I've been trading. For Troy, I only picked it once. But these 3 have been running back and forth. Okay. All right. So let us move out of the revenue details. Okay. Then go to asset. Reward details, we'll look at it from a different account. So asset, this is where you see your fuel fees that are being deducted. If you are someone that you've been noticing that there are a lot of miners than green, it simply means you are not sharing the opportunity or also your fuel fee. If it's being deducted a lot, it means your robot is actually working. But if the whole day you only see one fuel fee being deducted, that should tell you that you are not making a lot of profits. Okay. All right. So let us look at deposits. Deposits. This is actually very, very, very important. Okay. Deposits USDT only. You can see that font is using a bigger font size and they have bolded it than the rest. Okay. That simply tells you that that is the topic. That is what they want your attention to be on, or that should catch your eye. Okay. But I don't know why people go and deposit Polygon or deposit BNB or TRX. Why do you do that when they said deposit USDT only? But USDT has so many networks. It has so many networks on different exchanges. But Royalq has only given us 3 networks to use in depositing. Okay. So if you want to use TRC, let me undo. Where is my undo? Hold on, let me delete and retake. So yeah, the Polygon takes 8 minutes for the money to get onto your Royalq. But the minimum, if you want to use Polygon, you should know that you are going to bring 10 and above. BNB, that is the BEP20, that is Binance, their coin, the network, okay? It takes 4 minutes. If you are going to be sending 20 and above, that is when you use this network. Minimum 50, minimum credited amount 50 and above. So if you use TRC20 and you go and use 20, Royalq will not deposit. Instead, you get an email that the money you have deposited has not reached. Either you top up or forget it. Okay, these are simple instructions. We need to actually take it very, very, very seriously. I've had a lot of people who have done mistakes when they got to this point. That is why I'm taking a lot of time to explain. But with the TRC 20, 1 minute, the money gets into your Royalq account. So you use the one you want to use, okay? All right. So there are messages here. Please note that the main nets listed above are the only ones supported by Royalq for deposits. Using other main nets may result in lost funds. Main nets is the same as network. So don't get it twisted and say which one is main nets. Main net is the same as network, okay? The network above supports only USDT deposits. Any other cryptocurrency sent to this address will not be credited and cannot be recovered. So some of my team members were rather depositing Polygon and BNB. I asked myself that, so you didn't anything occur to you that Polygon is not a stable coin? BNB is not a stable coin. So what on earth will make you use that as a fool? That one alone should ring something in your bell, in your mind, unless you don't know what you are doing or you don't know what is Polygon. Because by now in the industry, you should know what are stable coins. You should know what are stable tokens or like the volatile ones. Okay. At first, Royalq was giving it back to them, but it would deduct like $5 before sending it back. But now I think they've seen that a lot of people are doing that mistake. So we are creating a new job for them. So now they will not give it to you back. They've taken it. That's their bonus. Okay. And I like that a lot. I think that's a punishment you get from not following instructions. It's just simple as that. And I like it. Okay. So make sure you don't fall into this problem. All right, let's move out of assets and go to invite friend. Invite friend. Another part of the business that I love so much, I share with a lot of passion. Okay. Now, Royalq says invite friends, refer friends, and win together. They didn't say just invite friends and leave them. No, you need to refer them. Refer them by introducing the business to them, tell them what Royalq is, how it works, let them attend Zoom meetings. Then you give your referral link to them. Once you give it to them, they activate. You've gotten activation gain. Whoever you give the link to is also making profit from their trade or sharing the opportunity to also earn something. Now, it's always advisable to copy the invitation link by tapping on this sign. This sign there is the copy sign. Okay, anytime you see two boxes on top of each other, it doesn't matter the shape they come in. But as soon as you see two boxes on top of each other, it should tell you that it's a copy. Okay, so you tap on it to copy. All right. Why am I saying you should copy rather than copying the invitation code? Because the scammers that are there now, they can do everything. In fact, they even have the same code. So if you are not careful, you go to Royal Play Store, you go and type Royalq, you choose anyone, and you go and put this invitation code. You fall into the hands of the scammers. But if you use the invitation link, this is the official website of Royalq. Okay, so it's easy. Nobody can hack you from there or scam you from there. So as we, the leaders, we have to educate the people we are bringing on board because they have not been attending our meetings. They cannot tell. So whoever says, I want to be part of this business, you take them through step by step. You don't just help them some way, and you just leave them. No, no, no. You take your time. and guide them because they are new to the system. No matter how intelligent or smart they are, they might not know their whereabouts in the app. So it's our duty to help. Now, this part there, me, I don't joke with it. Why? Because this part actually changes your life. Okay, it has changed my life. It has changed the life of my other team members across the globe. So I actually recommend it a lot. Okay, if you want to leverage on people, this is where you can start from. And Royalq is so smart. It's so good that they have the best compensation plan you can ever think of. Their compensation plan is top notch. Okay. Now the team building too, oh my God, it's beautiful. The way it's been structured. If you have done numerous online businesses in team building, you know that Royalq has the easiest and the beautiful compensation plan. Okay. So this part, if you want to change your financial lifestyle, take this part very, very serious, as if your life depends on it. Okay. All right. So that is invite friend. So on the home button, we see invite friend. On another button, we'll see another way. Okay. Now let's go to user guide. User guide. So the user guide is simply there to guide you and I. I hardly come here, but sometimes if I want to refer someone, I refer them through the user guide. I teach them the way, not spoon feeding them. Do you get it? Because if I spoon feed them, they'll come back always to ask for more. But once you teach them the way, they'll always know that, okay, last time Leader Doris got it from user guide. Let me also go there. Okay. So the user guide is just like your own devices you have bought at home. It has a user guide. It's always come with a user guide because you should know how it's being set up. You should know the do's and the don'ts, okay, of the device. Even now, secondhand devices have user guide. Some of them, not all, okay? All right, so the beginner's guide, we can see the Git.io API binding. It's very beautiful. We have how to share profit records, quantitative trading setup tutorial, the intro to KDJ indicator, the RSI, the MACD, MEXC API is here, KuCoin. In fact, everything is here. If you want to know something, just tap on it, read and educate yourself. It's all part of the 120 we paid to use the robot, okay? Google Authenticator tutorial. If you want to add Google Authenticator, you don't know how, please, Royalq, you have added it. Just come here, simply use it, and you'll be able to enjoy your robot, okay? Let's go back. Then we have the frequently Royalq related questions and answers. Anytime there is any question bothering you, just first of all, come here and check. If you don't see it in the list, you can now contact support and ask them whatever questions you have. Okay? Strategy description, the martingale strategy of never going out of position. Royalq has actually stated it here for us to be able to use. Now, if I tap on my right corner, the top right corner, I would see, oh, the user guide is available in all these other languages. Okay? Like Leader Aminata, my training, she uses the Francais because she's a Francophone, okay? She uses the Francais, and yeah. So if you speak Portuguese, you can use the Portuguese or Spanish or the Italian language. But this is to let you know that all these languages, someone speaking it can actually use the robot, okay? So the robot is not based for only people who can speak English. Okay, so that is about user guide. Now the mentor, I'll look at it on the other account for you. Okay, mentor, reward details. Now let's go to more. So let's say, for instance, I want to edit this part because I don't usually use the mentor. So I'll minus it down. Then I'll add quantitative class. The reward details, I don't usually use it because this is not a team building account. So I'll minus it. Then I add price alerts. Now I need to tap on done. So I hope I'm not fast. This is not magic. Minus, you have to first subtract before you can add. Okay, so subtract, then add. Subtract, add. When you are done, just tap on done. You have to confirm to save your changes. You see? So let's go to quantitative class. Me, dear, I always say the hard truth. If your leaders will not tell me, I'll tell you. If you are not willing, you are not ready to learn, I'm sorry, you are in the wrong business. Because over here, we do a lot of learning. So if you are not ready to do that, I'm sorry. Yesterday, one of my team members in UK, she's on the 3rd rank. She learned how to buy USDT on Revolut. Revolut is an online bank in Europe. She said, hey, me, I thought it was only for sending and receiving money. I didn't. Meanwhile, the app has crypto session. So she learned that yesterday. Do you get it? So this business we are doing, it's not just any ordinary business. It's not a return on investment. Be that will tell you, come and buy this nonsense package and we'll be giving you $20 every day. No, 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 no. We mean business over here. The tool we are using is a financial tool that helps us to make profit by trading in cryptocurrencies. So it's not just any ordinary app. Okay. Now, Royalq has actually brought some tutorials for us. How Royalq operates. What is quantitative trading? Principal income. What is floating loss? A lot of new people are so much worried about floating loss when it's not real losses. But me, I understand where they are coming from because they are new to the business. But if you have been here since 2021, please hold on. Sorry, just a second. All right. So if you have been here for since 2021, you notice that floating loss is not a real loss. It's a blessing in disguise. Okay. All right. What is a trading strategy? The principle of quantifying money. Royalq robot introduction. Your friend says, Charlie, introduce me to this your Royalq robot. How does it work like? You just come here, play this video, screen record it, send it to your friend. Once they play this, oh, okay. Oh, so that is how it works like. Oh, interesting. You get it. Then we have all the binding tutorials here. This is Bybit, OKS, Kraken, Indodax. Unfortunately, not all is here. If you need it, please contact Royalq support. Okay, so all these videos are here for us to learn. If you don't know it, you have never played it before. In fact, you are missing out. Your 120 Royalq is rather cheating you. I always say the word learn. If we take out the first letter, what is left? Let me write it well. Maybe someone will say, hey, what sort of handwriting is that? Let me take my time. Oh, wait. Let me do it again. Let me bolden it a bit. Forget my handwriting. Now, when I take out the L, what word is left? Can you pronounce that word? Does that word make sense? You guys have done word puzzles before, right? I really love that. So can someone tell me what word is left? Hey, the replies are many. Can you guys tell me what word? Just type it in the chat if you know. What word is left? N. Okay, Sandra. That's good. Good, good, good. Meaning you guys are following. Great. Good. Thank you for the feedback. So, yes. So, this should tell you that if you are not ready to learn or you are not willing to learn, my brother, my sister in the house, forget it. You're not going to make any money. You need to learn. Unless somebody's doing the learning for you. But if you yourself want to make money, you need to learn. Okay, so that is why these tutorials are here to educate us. They are not just here for beautification's sake. It's for you and I. It's all part of the 120 we paid. Okay. All right. So let's move out from quantitative class and go to price alerts. So what are price alerts? Price alerts are simply you keeping track of coins so that if the coins rise or fall, you have an idea. Okay. You can add as many coins as you want. But unfortunately, it's only available for only these two exchanges, these two major exchanges, Binance and HTX. If you want to add KuCoin, Mexi, Gate.io, please write to Royalq support. If they can add it, why not? They'll add. If not, they'll tell you the reason. Okay? So let's practice. You tap on the plus, then it gives you all the coins. Now you cannot scroll through 300, 400 coins. Just search for the coin that you want to add, okay? Maybe I want to add AVAX or AVAX, however you call it. I'll add the USDC and the USDT. Then I tap on done. I'll be keeping track of it. When it's going up, it's going down, I'm going to get an alert, okay? Perhaps I'm trading 1,000 sats. Then I just get a notification, 1,000 sats has gone up by 50%. I'll just start dancing because I know my floating loss is around negative 17. So 50% there, my coin should be selling. So I'll quickly go and adjust my take profit so I can take a lot of profit. Okay. So that is the usage of price alerts. If I want to remove a coin, I'll just tap on the edit button, then I tap on the coin, then delete. If it's all you want to remove, you tap on all, then you delete. Okay? As simple as A, B, C, D. So that is it. Now, let us go to, yeah. So as we are here, we can see people making profit. Anytime someone in Royalq makes profit, it's being displayed there. Yours is there, mine is there, all of us. Anytime you make profit, okay? Sometimes, so this actually gives you an idea to know the coins people are profiting from. This GMT, I got a notification on one of the exchanges that I was really pumping hard. Okay, so you can see since yesterday I got the notification till now, it seems people are making profit on that coin. But not because of that, you go and jump on it or just look at it and see where you are entering from, because that also matters, especially if you do not have enough capital. All right. We have the spot and we have the futures for the Binance. But other exchanges like Mexi, there are no futures. Okay? So you should know. HTS also has futures. So if you are informing your prospects, know what you are saying. If you don't know, just be honest with the person. Oh, please, I don't know. Let me go and check. Then I get back to you. That is good than saying yes when it's not there. Okay? All right. So now you can see the far right corner on this same lane. We have the plus. This is called the coin management tab. Okay. If I tap on it and I tap on spot, all, okay, all is already checked. It means the new coins that have been added on Binance, I've already added them. But if I want to know the total coins we have or I have, I just tap on optional, then I tap on all. On Binance, we have 376 coins. But once I click on remove, it will remove all these coins. So you don't want to do that. I'm just teaching you a shortcut of knowing how many coins in total. Now, these things you see here, Oh, sorry. I didn't circle it too. I know why they undo button. Oh, okay. It was here. It was hiding below. So you can see, this is a human being. Did you do art in school? I believe everybody did. Even if you don't like drawing, you did some small art. So these are two humans. So this, it stands for a human being or people, okay? Two or more. So these are the number of people on this coins that you see. Okay? Okay. So that is it. Now I'll uncheck it so I don't remove it. But anytime there are new coins you want to add, just tap on spot, tap on all. If you want to add all, then tap on add. But if you don't want to, you want to use some selected ones, just tap on, click on it to get it. Okay. Now, yes, Acro is being delisted. I actually did a research and I saw the reason why Acro is being delisted. If you want to know, you to go and do the research. I'll not share with you. Okay? So Acro is being delisted almost on all exchanges. HCX has been suspended. They said it's not delisted, but they'll bring it back. If they bring it back, they'll let us know. Okay? I know a lot of people, it's been so hard for you guys. Not only you, I'm also part, all of us. But you know, this is crypto. Whatever money we are losing or we've lost on Aqua, we'll make it on another coin. So don't worry yourself. Don't go gaga. Okay? Some people have to convert to a different coin. Some people to have sold at a loss, whatever they've gotten, they are starting life with it. So just choose your choice, okay? But the migrate strategy, you can use it. Now, one thing I learned this week is the migrate strategy. If you are going to use the migrate strategy to migrate a coin that is being delisted from exchange A to exchange B, if you migrate it on Royalq, it's not enough. You have to go to your exchange and also move it from that exchange to the new one. But make sure that the quantity on it has to be more than the quantity stated in your Royalq, or else if it sells, it will say abnormal order. Okay, this part is really, really important. So please open your ears and listen attentively. All right, now FTM. Last time I read in one of the groups, someone was saying FTM is a stable coin. He said, how can they remove this stable coin? I say, yeah, FTM is not a stable coin. FTM2, they are being delisted because they are changing the name of the coin completely, just like the way they changed Matic from Matic to Pole. Okay? The FTM2, they are changing it from FTM to, I've forgotten the name. So it will be 1:1. 1:1 simply means if you had 80 FTM, like the price or was 80, the other one too they are bringing will still be 80. Okay, that's the price, not the quantity, the price. So it will not change. It's just the name that will change. Okay, so you can just, some of the exchanges they can do that automatic. Some too you have to do it yourself. Okay. All right. So yes, all these coins are going to be delisted. So don't go and trade them. Okay. All right. Now let us go to, so these are all the coins. Now someone who is new will be asking, why do we have -3 here? And this one we have +39. Hey, people trading ATA. You guys are enjoying. So the reason is the rate of this coin has gone down. This has gone up. Okay, it has to do with the price. If the price is surging up, if it's going up, you will see that the return rate is in high. But if the price is going down or it's already down, you see it in negative red. That is, if the price is going down, it's descending. Okay, in crypto, everything is not at the top. it goes in that form, in that zigzag manner. You get it? Unless it's a stable coin, that it remains the same. All right, so that is it about, no, I've forgotten one last two things. So the last price and there are some two arrows attached to them. It's not there for beautification. If you want to arrange it from ascending to descending, you use the buttons attached to it. The search, or someone to call it magnifying glass, it's not there for us to use it to watch our faces. Someone will call it a hand mirror. It's there to look out for coins. Okay, because all these coins, I cannot scroll through. Oh, this is favorites. Let's go to all. I cannot go through and be looking for AMG or Solana. Before I locate the coin, the coin must have gone up. So just tap here, SOL. It brings it out. You tap on it. You enter. Then you are good to go. Okay? You can see the zigzag movement. Let me take a screenshot. You can see the movements. All this are the candles, okay? You can see how it's moving. Goes up, down, up, down. That's why we say we don't control the market. So don't go and promise someone heaven, hey, this one every day is like this, please. Please. Okay? All right, so let's move out. So use the search button. Now, if you tap on the search, you get two tabs. One is for favorites, one is for all. The favorites are the coins that you have ever traded before. You see all under favorites. So if you want to trade a coin and it's not here, you need to tap on all and you'll be able to see it. You have the BTC pairs. Some people trade with the BTC pairs. We have the Ethereum pair and we have the USDC. Now that brings me to one of the announcements I want to make, very important one. Please listen to me carefully because I've heard some rumors. People are spreading false information. I chatted Royalq support to ask them, since they are removing USDT from Europe, what happens to our old coins that have not yet sold? He told me those old coins will actually still be there, just that you cannot buy more of that coin. Do you get it? So if I have Acro USDT, no, Acro is being delisted. Let me not use it as an example. If I have BAT USDT and USDT, it's leaving from Europe totally, the whole of Europe, they say we don't want USDT again. Please, if you want to know the reason, go and use Google or use any of the AIs to go and know the reason, okay? Now, if you have an old trade on it, I learned it's going to remain. They will not say, and we are removing it, so even your trade, we are removing everything. No. But if you want to pick a new trade, you cannot use USDT. You have to use USDC. This is also a stable coin. Okay. So the USDC, I think this will actually bring a lot of traffic on it. Okay. So people who are already trading on it, they're free bonto for them because we are now coming to join them. So they have been on the market before we are coming. So they'll be making a lot of profits. Okay. So that is it. So when you want to buy or convert, you will not be able to convert or buy unless you use USDC. All the exchanges, not only Binance, all the exchanges. It's an European, whatever rule they all gathered and whatever they are doing, it's up to them. Okay. It doesn't affect our old trades. So please, if you've gotten this information, share it across all your team members in Europe so they do not panic. Some people have started having heart attacks. Okay, so let's not panic. Everything will be fine. So you can see the USDC too has a lot of trading pairs as well. Okay, so that is it about the USDC. Now let's move out. There are notifications. I have to tap on it and see what they are informing me. Buy. Okay, that's good. Let's move. Now we go to strategy. strategy. So this is where you see your coins that are trading for you. I told you all these buttons here on the dashboard or tax bar, or I don't know how to call this. They are all there for its purpose. It's not just there for beautification, unless you don't know what is there. So we are done with the home. Now we are on strategy. Now the strategy, at the top right corner, you still see all the top left corner, you still see this. So if you are not using Binance, click on the appropriate one. Don't come and say, oh, my coins have vanished. Okay, now there are these boxes here, 4 boxes put together. You tap on it to see this. Someone will be asking, but Leader Doris here, the listed coins are showing that coins to be delisted. Why can't I see mine? Because pin coins to be delisted, yours is off. So to be able to change this, you need to tap on this button. Show statistics will show this. Hide position details will hide the position amount, the position quantity, and everything. I don't want to hide them. I want to see them. So that is why mine is off. Then you save. Voila. Then you are done. Okay. All right. So the total position assets, I have 5,619 in trade. 1,189 is in floating loss. So if I decide to sell this coin at a loss, I'm going to lose this amount from this, which I don't want to, because that is not the main reason why I came here. I came here to make profit. So I'll wait patiently until the market does better. Or if I have more money to pump in, I'll still repump in the same amount. And that will make my floating losses lesser than what I'm seeing. Okay, notification bell is still here. You don't have to go back to home to go and touch on notification bell. It's still here. Okay? All right, create. If you want to start a new coin, you just tap on create, then you use it. Running. There are 3 coins that are running. 1,000 SAT, XRP, SUI. I don't trade more than that. Stop. I haven't paused any coins so far, so you can't see any paused coins. So let's go back to running. Search is still here to search for a coin. You don't need to go back to the home button. This batch settings is used if you want to choose a particular settings for all your coins or for only some selected coins. You can use this beautiful batch settings button. The funnel. This one, we don't need it again because the other one, it was complicated, but this is easy for you to see everything. Okay? Because this is the running, this is the stop. So you don't need the funnel. Now the name of the coin. Someone will be asking, what coin is she trading? I know the novice. This is SUI USDT. You can research on it to know the project backing it up. So currently you can see it's not doing well because it's down by negative 5.72%. This is the current price of SUI. It's on a cycle mode. It's on sub-bean real-time settlement. My margin call is on. It simply means if the robot wants to buy more, it can buy. Position amount. The amount of USDT invested in this SUI is 1,031 USDT. Floating P&L. Floating profit or loss. That is 134 USDT. So if I deduct it from this, that will be the remaining balance I have to see on my exchange. Now, the 100 users will see unrealized P&L. It means unrealized profit and loss. Okay? This is from iOS. Okay? That is why you see it like this. Average price. That is the last price at which the whatever margin call bought it at. Then position quantity. That is the quantity of SUI this amount was able to buy. Now let's tap on it. Now, This one too is also important. Me, I'll teach everything. Take the one you want, leave the one you don't want. So there is a faint line. If you guys can see clearly, there is a faint line between here and here. Now, if I tap over here, it will send me through the long process. And I don't want to watch the candles. It brings me here. But let's go through the other way around. If I touch on the second box, it just brings me here. Me there, I've suffered in life a lot too, so I always like the easy way throughout, but some of the easy ways are not good, so be careful which one you choose. Okay, so instead of me going through create, choose martingale, I just tap on position amount, then it opens it easily for you. So at least you have learned one thing. Maybe I want to come and change my take profit ratio. Now that I'm going to click on this, I click on create, I choose martingale, I go to create. Massa, that's long process. Just tap on position amount. It doesn't matter where you click on. Either position amount, floating profit and loss, it will still open it. Okay. So that is it. The difference is that faint line between. All right. So let's look at SUI. SUI has not really given a lot of profit. Let's look at the Borodenche. Now, someone will be thinking, why is it that the 1,000 sat has given a lot of profit? You can see how much the 1,000 sat has taken. So more money, more profit. More money, more profits. More money, more enjoyment. Okay. As you can see, SCI is having around 1,031. Even today, it has bought more. At first, the highest it can go is 500. Okay, I'll show you. So let's tap on the 1,000 sats. So the 1,000 sats. Yeah. So let's look at every bottom here. That's the name of the coin, the logo of 1,000 sats. This is the candle. If you want to look at how the movement of the coin is, or you want to analyze it, you can tap on that. These buttons are also for the notification, the price alerts. Then if you want to know, if you click on this, it will tell you whatever you need to know. This button is used to forward. Now, the Binance logo, because this coin is being traded on Binance, it's on cycle. What does cycle means? It means if this 1,000 sat buy sells all my 98 margin call, it will rebuy again. But if I click on this one shot, after it has sold, it won't buy this coin again. It will release it. Okay. Now, position quantity. That's the quantity you have. Then the average price is the price at which the 98 call bought it at. The current price we see here is 0.001739. Then the return rate is negative 28.93. Okay. Is it 28.93? Yeah, I think so. Let me look at it all. Yeah, negative 28. Negative 28.81. Okay. All right. So if I tap on the sell button, I'm going to lose 703 from my 2,442, which I don't want to. So I leave it like that. Okay, the robot will be buying and selling. Now, the one shot I explained to you, if you don't want the robot to buy the same coin again after it has sold completely, tap on the one shot. The sell, if you want to sell manually, you only do that if the coin is in profit and you want to sell some portion of it or all of it. Now buy. This is where you buy a particular amount, okay? Let's say, for instance, I have $1,000. I want to reinvest in the coins I'm already trading. I pick one coin at a time and I decide to pick 1,000 sats. I'll not use all the 1,000 to open the margin calls. Perhaps I could use 500 for manual replenishment. Then the rest of the 500 to open more margin calls, okay? Now look at something. My estimated profit and loss will now reduce from 28 to 23. Then I'll get a new average price of 0.02289 instead of sorry, instead of, where is it? Instead of the 0.002447, I'll get a new average price. Okay. Now, our goal is for the current price to be higher than the average price. So if you see 22 and 17, you can see that the 17 is level 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Then it comes to the same as the average price. Once it goes a little up, then it sells. Okay. But right now, the average price is on 0.24. 24 and 17, the difference is a bit greater than the 22. Do you get it? This is what we call manual replenishment. Okay. All right. So let us ride on. So that is what you do by buying manually. You can buy at market price. Market price is the same as current price. Okay. If you don't want to buy at market price, you deselect it and type your trigger price you wanted to buy at. Okay. All right. So sub-bean mode real-time settlements. Now, if you have more than 5 margin calls and you put your strategy mode on whole warehouse, I'm sorry, you will not be making sub sales if there is an opportunity to. Unless everything is in green, you are in profit before you can be selling part of it, rather than waiting for everything to sell. When you sell bit of it, you'll be making some profits too. Okay. But if you want to be making profits even in the deep, like I'm doing, it's always good to put it on sub-bean real-time settlement. Now, if you have a huge floating loss, like for instance, my negative 28 would have been negative 50 something, I would have changed the strategy mode to sub-bean mode. And this one, when it's here, if it sells, it wouldn't give me the profit, but rather I will use the profit to draw the average price closer to the current price. Okay. But this gives you the profit and the capital it is sold off from. Okay. So those are the different types of strategy modes that we have. But once the robot buys more than 4 margin call, I'm sorry, you cannot change from whole warehouse mode to the other strategy modes. Is that clear? Now, migrate strategy. So this is what we use to actually migrate one coin from Royalq to the other. Because let's say, for instance, they are delisting Acro, but it's available on HCX. How do you get all the trading like this? How do you get it on the HCX on the Royalq app? Once you tap on this, you'll be able to get the same thing like this on your HCX if you go to the HCX button. But you need to do that manual transfer from your exchange as well, or else only the empty asset is going to sell if it's in profit in future. Okay. I hope that is clear. So I love the migrate strategy. It makes the work easy. So first preset buying price is the price at which you want the robot to buy at. That price may not be the same as the current price. It might be lower than that. But if it's higher, why do you put in the first preset? Because it doesn't make sense. It has to be lower than the current price. Okay. All right. Switch on margin call. Mine is on, so it will still buy the 99 call and the 100th call. If I want to continue to increase my margin call limit to 200 to 120, 130, any number, I can. The maximum margin call limit for Royalq is 999. 999. Okay. When we started, it was 99. Then later they increased it during the bearish season because most traders wanted to buy more of the dip. That dip that you are running away from, someone wants to buy it. Okay. AI margin call. If you don't have enough money in your trades, it's very good to turn on this button. So it will only buy when it's necessary. Okay, even though you have margin configuration, it will not follow it. It will buy when it sees it that it has to buy. Okay. All right. So the status of this coin is waiting for trigger. Either it will buy or it will sell. Now, once my current price gets to lesser than 0.0117323, it will buy the 99th call. But once my current price goes to 0.0011749, it will sell the 98th call. So this is the take profit trigger price. You can see greater than is attached to it. The call margin trigger price is for the buy-in. Okay, you got it? Okay, let's ride on. I hope my English is clear. I'm not using big English. I'm just using simple ones so everybody can flow. All right. This is our trade settings, but you cannot do anything here. If I touch this, nothing will happen. But once I tap on trade settings, I'll be able to make any changes. Okay. So this is the start time of this coin. It has been in trade for 20 days, 22 hours, 15 minutes. Okay. Let's go to trade setting. So if I want to do any changes, this is where I'm supposed to do those changes. Okay. So this is my margin configuration settings up to the 100th call. Now, there is one beautiful thing Royalq brought that I love so much. That is why if you think you know it all, you don't need these meetings. Lie. Because every day Royalq get new things for us. Now, someone will be like, hey, so the Doris is having 100 margin call. Does it mean that I'm going to do first margin call? 0.51. I'll do it at 100. No. This one I can't do it. They found an easy way for us. I tap on share strategy code. I copy this code. I save it, okay? I share it with you. If you want to use that same code, you just tap on the 3 dots at the corner again, input strategy code, you paste it, you confirm. Then my 100 margin call will also come to you. The same sentence, everything the same. The only thing you might want to change is the first buying amount because your capital might be different from my capital. Okay? Once you say you change it, you just tap on save. Everything, all my trade settings, my cycle mode, the real-time settlement, everything, it will come to you. Okay? Okay. So there was an exclamation sign beside the strategy mode. They have even all the informations are here. Me, I didn't know this, but because we've used the robot for long, I knew that if you put it on whole warehouse mode and it buys the faith call, you can't change it again. And you see it's here. After the 4th margin call, you may only switch between sub-bin mode and sub-bin mode real time. But you cannot switch to or from whole warehouse mode. You can switch to whole warehouse mode or from whole warehouse mode to sub-bin mode. Do you get it? And while using sub-bin mode, profit will only be shown. So all these informations are here. You don't have to say, Royalq didn't say it. It's because only that Doris is in her head. So she knows. It's here. That's why Achtung in German, meaning like exclamation mark. You have to be careful. So you click on it. Then the information is there. Because they cannot bring all that information on the page here. It will be too cumbersome. Do you get it? So that's why they put a sign, exclamation mark. Be careful. Woe unto you. You see in the Bible, when they get to exclamation sign, it's like they're giving you warning. Woe unto yeah. I'm not feeling fine. My chest, I have a pain. So yes, that is it. So the more I laugh, the more it's paining me. Okay, so that is it. Now let's go to record. We are not done. We are not done. Don't go. Record. This part to the brought, I love it so much. I love it. Okay. Now, 28 cycles have been completed on the 1,000 sat since I started trading 1,000 sats on this coin, I think 8th of November or 9th, I have to check. It's even here. Why am I worrying my head? I've forgotten Royalq has made it easy. Okay, 6th of November. Sorry, 6th of November, not 8th. Okay, so you can see the first trade, it took 14 hours, 13 minutes to deliver. Profit of 8.97. The number of margin calls were 7. Okay, the maximum amount invested was 500 USDT. But it doesn't mean the 8.97 profit you see is for the 0 to the 4th margin call. Don't get it twisted. Then the second one was 9.68. We go now. If you sum up the 30, the profit, if you sum up all those profits, it will not give you 1,047. Why? Because the sub sales were not part of this profit recorded here, but it's part of the total revenue. Let me use Troy to do that example. It will be easy for you to see, because Troy, I only traded it once. The record for Troy, 64 margin calls. That is where it ended. Then it started going up. The maximum amount invested was 2,382. So would you say 2,000 gave me 16? Let's even calculate 2,382, 3%. How much will give you this? Let's use the calculator. Where's my calculator? That's the profit so far made on this account. What did I want to calculate? 2,382. 2,382 times 3%. This is $71. Okay? But see, the first to the 4th call gave me 16.42 profit. But can you see the total revenue at the top here? 154. So where from the balance of maybe 138, right? The last time I did the calculation. Let's do it together. 154.97 minus 16.42. 138.55. Where from that profit? It's from the sub sales. Let me show you. Where do you get the sub sales? Here. I always tell you that the things you see on Royalq, they are not just there for beautification's sake. Can you see? Numbers of call margins. So from the 0 to the 4th margin call gave me the 16. Even that one, the take profit was 2%. It wasn't 3. Okay, look at sub sell. Like the sub sell on this coin there was crazy. So the sub sales alone sum up to 138.55. So ask yourself, if I had not opened more margin calls, will I get the 138? No. So someone will trade this same coin with me. The person have only one margin call. Still, the coin will go up to sell for all of us, but I will make more profit than the person, even if the person is using 2,000 investment, the same investment. Do you get it? I want to get response from the Zoom. Do you guys get what I'm saying? Do you guys get the explanation? Just say yes, you get it, so I can move on. Yeah, Jason Jones, thank you. I'll definitely have to see a doctor. I don't know if it's coming from my chest or my heart. I just woke up with that. Thank you. You get it. Oh, Madam Rebecca, you are here. Good. She went tonight, but she's here. These are selfless leaders. I don't joke with these leaders. Even if I'm doing something, and they call me, I have to leave everything and come to them because I see myself in them. Okay, you guys get it, right? Let's continue. So that is why we say opening of more margin calls are really good, because the sub sells, it sells and buy like 1 million times. It doesn't say after selling the faith call, I'll never buy it again. No, it can buy it like 20 times and sell like 20 times again. Okay, so that is it. So someone will be, but the profit is only 16. Why did she get total revenue 154? And the coin, she only traded it for once. It's because of the power of margin calls. So it's really good. Now let's look at the last feature here. Then we are done over here. We move to another button. This is the log. This one tells you everything that happened under the coin. Because this coin was traded only once, let me go to 1,000 sats for you to see that one. So whatever happened on the coin, as you're still trading it, you would see it. So there are some people that you see they are trading a coin. They'll go and be pressing their exchange, pressing. Then they go and subscribe for earning. It will show under log. This is where we will catch you to know what exactly you did. Because some can even swear, my leader, me, I don't even know the thing. How can I touch it? I don't know. I'll just keep quiet, just come to log. This is where I'll just catch the person that you did this. You don't even know you did it. Okay, so the log is just like you logging into work. You clock in. They'll know the time you came in, everything. You understand? So Royalq, we have the log. So you see everything. If the robot buys, you see it. If I change the settings, you see it. Can you see? When we were here, I decided to switch to Sabine and bring it back. They said I modified the transaction settings. It successfully bought. Update call margin. Successfully bought. Update everything you do, my dear. Everything the robot does and you yourself too, you do. You see it under the log. So these tiny two buttons here, they are not there for beautification. Madam Rebecca calls this SIM card. I learned it from her because SIM card has the same the same style. Okay. Then this, me, I call it the hanging calendar. Okay. At first, the old Royalq, you see it's written transaction record log. But now I think there are no space. So that is why they put it tiny there. All right. So that is it with everything you need to know under this. Okay. I'm not teaching about trade settings. I'm just teaching you, if you see this, what does it mean? Now below, if I tap on the value here, it brings me the other trading pairs. Okay. I think today I'll be writing to the Royalq support to bring USDC deposit since they are removing USDT. So we the Europeans, if we need fuel fee, we cannot go and buy from Africa. We have to buy here. So they should bring USDC. I believe they'll bring it. They have a lot of changes with us because we are not the only crypto ambassadors, are not the only people doing Royalq in Europe. A lot of people that you don't even know. Okay. All right. So this eye beside here, if I tap on this eye, it will prevent people from seeing my balance. Now the balance here, sometimes it might not be the exact figure on your exchange. You need to tap on the refresh button or you refresh your exchange to see. Once you refresh both, they should tally. Okay. If it's USDC2 you're having, once you refresh it, it should tally with the one in your exchange. Okay. Now, sometimes you come here and all the money is finished. You not see any value here. It means the robot has consumed all the USDT. Now, if it tries to buy when there is no money, it automatically turns off the margin call. Please get it. It turns it off. Now, if there is no money, you go and turn it on. If the robot tries to buy, it will still turn it off. So if you know there is no money or you are not willing to add up, just leave it off until you see there are new sales and there is money, then you can switch it on again. Or if you top up, you can come tap on the coin, then you tap on switch on margin call, then it comes on. Okay. All right, we are done. Now let's go to circle. So this is where you see a lot of copy traders. There are some good ones around. Copy trader is you don't have to do any settings. Yours is to have your capital, select them, join them, follow their rules, you are good to go. But don't forget, there are no free lunch. Because me, I cannot use my head, give you nice trade settings, then I'll give it for you for free. No, no, no. I must also chop something. So you pay strategy fee. Aside fuel fee, you pay strategy fee. So if you are someone who have been complaining about fuel fee, I beg you don't venture to go and join any copy trader. If you are someone that have been complaining of fuel fee, hey, the fuel fee, they are deducting too much. Some people think, I don't know how they think. Why is the fuel fee being deducted so much? It means you are making profit, my brother. Okay. So if you want to follow copy traders, you can come and search. I'll not recommend anyone because the ones that I've used in the past, I don't know their performance now, so I cannot recommend them. But you look through. Now it's easy for you to even pick someone because now they have the total yield profit and you'll be able to see their 7 days profit and everything. Okay. So you can join, but you have to follow their rules. Now, if we go to this bar here, you would see the profit list, the top 10 people who have made good profits. You see them over here. 71,000 profit, 97, 97, 114,000, 144,000, 17,000. So the people who don't believe you that you have made $5,000 profit, they should come. These people, at least, they don't know them. So this person here, their profit, Royalq records it. It's from their dashboard direct to this place. It's not as if they changed the figures. Last time I posted something and someone was like, are you sure this is not Photoshop? I said, what do you mean? If you see Photoshop editing, won't you know it's Photoshop? This is real profits. Okay. So guys, you can see DNEVs, this man there, I've known him since 2021 when we started this business. And look at his profit. 193,000 USDT. Charlie, it's mind-blowing. Profit, so he's building, he's a copy trader. For Circle Lord, I don't know if he's part. So this man, he's making money through all the avenues of Royalq. He's always number one. Now at the top, we see hot list. Hot list, you see QQ Circle, AI Bots number 2, DNEFs number 3. This man is in Brazil. Okay. So you see, everything is here. Now let's go to popularity list. So the top 10. We have QQ Circle, Crypto Mind, Kogaku AI, MB Crypto. There are a lot over here. Crypto TAJ, I think I know him. One Nigerian man. Okay. So they are all here. Choose whoever you want to choose. That is if you don't want to be putting in the manual trade settings. Okay. But be ready to pay. And the manual trade settings is easy. You don't have to do any libi laba laba. Now that they've brought the copy and paste strategy code, it's easy for us. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen here and log into a different account. Don't leave. I know some people, once I stop, they leave. But you might not know the information I'll be sharing again. You or your downline might need it. It's just 2 hours. We'll be done soon. I'm copying my authenticator code. So just wait. Oh, I just punch it. Okay. So I'm about to share. Are you guys ready to know the other part? All right, voila, I'm in. So I'm first going to talk about the withdrawal. So you see it. A participant has asked you to start AI companion. Deny all. People are just pressing things in the Zoom meeting. So let me share my screen again. Share screen. All right. So I made mention of withdrawal, that anytime you withdraw, you also get a notification under the security lock. Let's look at it. I withdrew on the 24th of December. So you can see I withdrew using my daughter's phone. You know why? Because on the iPhone, when I try withdrawing, they were like, I should add my white list. I said, but I've already added it. Why did they remove it? I contacted Royalq support. They are like, they are not aware of this, so they will look into it. And I said, okay. So my upline, I went to him. I'm like, Leader Julius, I tried withdrawing with my iPhone. It was telling me to re-add. And if I re-add, it would take 48 hours. So have you experienced it before? He said, yes. The iPhone is having some issues. So use an Android device. So I just quickly took my daughter's phone. I used the Android, voila. My money came. I didn't have to wait for 48 hours. So this is to inform anyone struggling with that. Okay, so withdraw successful. You see another withdraw successful 20th, withdraw successful. You see another one, 17th December, withdraw successful, 15th. So you see it under the security lock. Now, let me talk about the mentor, since I didn't mention it over there. So the mentorship is you choosing someone to guide you in your trades. Some mentors will go and some mentors will go and tell you more, teach you more about team building. That's bonus. It's not compulsory they have to do that. What they have to do is to help you with the trades. So if you have a mentor that helps you with team building, talks with your prospect, you shouldn't joke with that mentor at all, okay? Because the mentorship is only for trading, to help you to get better results and guide you, okay? Now, to apply for the mentorship, you need to be on the second rank and above, V2. What sends you to V2? You need 20 team members in total. Out of the 20, at least 3 of them must be directly under you. Automatically, you're on V2. If you have 20 and only 2 are under you, you don't qualify. Okay? All right, so that is it about the mentorship. Now, let's look at how much I've made. I only have 73 students, but let's look at it. Let's look at it. $1,897. This is not part of team building. This is not part of my trading results. Do you got it? So yes, you can also be a mentor and be guiding people. Some people have even forgotten about building a team and they are using this as their source of income, but no. They said if you are good, like, you sell yourself out. You don't rather go and be, hello, I'm looking for mentor, join me. It's only lazy people who will do that. It's good to advertise though, but you do it in a more matured and nice way. Maybe someone come to you, the person needs help. You're like, hey, who is your upline? Where is your upline? I'll help you for today. But if it continues again, then you have to make me your mentor. Because I cannot be doing the job and your upline will be enjoying. Okay? Rather than you going to be advertising, you can advertise about Royalq to get more people. Okay, that's it about the mentorship. Now, I wanted to show you another thing again. Mentor, withdraw. Okay, let's continue. Let's go to news. So news, this is where you see, you'll be able to chat with your upline, your mentees. You can also join the group chat of Royalq. As you can see, the first rank people, they have 4 different rooms for them because they are really crowded at the down there. Okay, middle, they don't have a lot. Senior, only 1. Advanced. So guys, I beg you, those in junior level, I beg you, we are entering into 2025. You guys have to look sharp and come up. Okay? Below is crowded or someone will step on you. So hurry up and leave there before they trample on you. Okay. So you can join the group chat and you see messages. Royalq also communicates to us over here. Royalq is on the platform, so they see whatever we do. Okay? So this one like this, during Christmas, I posted it for people to know that, yeah, Royalq is real. We are enjoying. They are wishing us Merry Christmas. Someone came to me and was asking, my leader, Royalq, don't they have any promotion, any discount for us during this festive season? I said, no, they don't have. In fact, I wrote them to ask. They are like, If there is anything of that sort, they'll let us know. The only discount I've seen Royalq giving before is when you go and report someone that the person have done something bad, they'll give you USDT. And also, when they are doing a general update, they dash us days, maybe 4 days, 2 days, and that's what I've seen before. But for them to reduce the money that, hey, because it's festive season now, nobody will pay 120. You pay 50-50. Who would it affect? It will affect with the line of networkers and Royalq themselves. Do you get it? So such promotions are not for Royalq. They are for those how do they call it? Run by night, or those that they'll come now, then they go tomorrow. That Julius has some nice name for them. It's for the return on investment people. They'll be telling you, you not pay fuel fee. They are all scams. If you don't pay fuel fee, how does it run? Ask them. So those people, they are scammers, okay? But Royalq, because they mean business, they are not here to do all those freebies, free bontos. Okay, we look up to them to see what they'll do. Let's go to mine. So under the mine button, you can touch on the arrow here and change your nickname, because the system gives you a system generated name. You have to change it. So whoever you share your link with, the person will know that, this is this person, okay? All right. Always protect people from seeing your full email because of scammers. We have scammers who have been joining our meetings and even your personal meetings too. So you need to be careful, protect it. It should be private. My next billing date, as you can see, 24th of June, 2025. I just can't wait. I just can't wait. June will be full of parties because my two daughters were also born in June, 27th and 30th. So Royalq birthday, my two girls' birthday. This one, yeah, afa. You get it? So that is when you see when you'll be expiring. Renewing can be automatic or manual. If you see cancel, it means it's on auto renewal. And I like it this way, so I do not miss out on any profit from my team. Okay? But if you don't want to renew, please tap on cancel so you don't see the auto renewal. Now let's go to user benefits. So depending on the rank that you are, okay? The junior rank, that is where we all start from. Once you activate, automatically you become a junior broker or junior icon. I prefer the icon. Then you directly push people. You get $30 and team reward ratio of 20% if they are trading under you. Now the requirements are below. What sends you to the next rank? You can go alone, that is do solo, or go with a team. I believe in teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream come true, or makes the dream work. So we have the levels to the last level. So the first to the fifth level, you earn from your team members, okay? But the last level, you earn globally. If we say globally, what does it mean? Everybody on planet Earth or even planet Mars doing Royalq. Once they are trading and they are making profit, you are earning from them. Or if they are recruiting people under their team, you are earning from them. You get it? So all the ranks are here. For the global partner, you receive two different types of dividends, okay? You receive the global dividend and also the daily ones, the daily activation gains and blah, blah, blah. All right, let's go to assets. So this is where you see your total assets, okay? Let me change it to Ghana cedis because my target is the Ghana people. My Ghanaians, my fellow Ghanaians. Okay, so the bottom here, the settings is where you see the fuel fee, the minimum alert, okay? Once your robot gets to 2, the default one is 2. The robot will stop working. It will not buy, neither can it sell. You can change it, but I won't advise you. Just leave it on the 2. Then this is not there for beautification. That is where you see the deposit and the withdrawal tab. So anytime you do internal transfers, you see it under deposit. If you do withdrawal, you see it under withdrawals, okay? So you see 260 withdrawn, 345, 308, 224, 150, 302, 240, 252, 512. That is for only December. 395. Okay, that's all. Because the rest is November. Okay, 395, 512. Let's do some calculation to let people know that you can also change your mind and share. 395 is the first one. 395. 512.50. Oh, sorry. 512.50. 252.50. 302. 150. 224. 308. Just like I'm mentioning some lotto numbers. 345. 260. We are done. 2,749. Is this not good? Let's multiply it in Ghana cedis. How much is the rate now? Let's say 15. I don't know. The last time I checked, it was 15.8. How much is the rate, Sandra? What's the rate currently? The USDT rate to Ghana cedis. How much is the rate? How much is the rate? I don't see anybody. Do you have some Ghanaians in the house? How much is the rate? Please tell me. How much is the rate? Hey, where are the Ghana for? Or you are now going? Me, I cannot check because they've removed. We are not able to trade USDT again. 15.34. It has come down. So people who want to join, this is the best time. So who can pronounce this? This is 42,000. Sometimes the dots have been confusing people because of the way iPhone writes their numbers. This is 42,169 Ghana cedis, my dear. Even 66 pesos is attached. Ghanaians, they can tell you what this money can do, right? Thanks, Prince Darby. 15. Oh, okay. Someone to say 15.14. So let's use the 15.14. 15.14. It's still not bad. 41,619 Ghana cedis. My dear, if you're in Ghana, share this business as if your life depends on it. In fact, don't look anywhere. Just Royalq. You have nothing to lose. Jeff Bezos cry is sharing. Elon Musk is sharing. The richest men in this planet, they are sharing. So how much more you? How much do you earn? The job you are doing, that you not share. Okay, be there. Thank you, guys. All right, so I'll respond to all the messages. Let me finish with my presentation. So that is it about the withdrawal. Withdrawal is easy peasy. You don't have any wahala. Just that now they've brought some strict rules, all because of the scammers. These scammers, they are disturbing us. So. And me, I know because some of them have come to me, those they've scammed. They've come to me with their problems. And it's sad that we've gotten a nice business like this. People want to spoil it by tarnishing the image, but they lie bad. We'll win. So deposit bottom, if you want to deposit, I've already talked about this. Withdrawal, if you want to withdraw, you select it, then you choose. So you see, this was what I was experiencing. Meanwhile, I already had my white list. So they wanted me to add, but I've reported it. They are solving it. Okay, so once I tap on it and add, it will restrict me for 48 hours. So if I want to withdraw, I just use my Android. Okay. So if you're using iPhone and you experience that, use that method. Withdrawal detail. If you tap here, you still see the withdrawal in a different view. Okay. So please don't only trade, also share the opportunity. The transfer button is for Royalq, only internal transfers. Okay. That is it about the total assets. You see what sums up to give you the total assets. You would see it's mentor bonus, team qualification, mentor bonus, everything. Okay. You can only get the last 7 days. After that, you will not get it again. API bind, we've already looked at it. Team, this is where you see all your team members in your team. If people activate, so you would see it. Then profit for today, you would also see it. Okay. Reward details. This is where you can actually see the profit you have made from your team. You'll be able to see everything so far. We have activation gain, which is broken into 3 parts. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, depending on your rank and what you'll be earning. Direct quantification, people that are directly under you that they are trading. Anytime they are making profit, you are also earning something. Team quantification, those are the team members under me. Okay. Team quantification, peer reward, global dividend. I haven't gotten here yet, so no data. Okay. So that is what we call the reward. These are monies you can withdraw. Okay, because they are from team building. They are not from trading profits. They are not from your trading profits. Okay. Circle owner income details. So this is where you see the copy traders, their total cumulative profit for their trading. Okay. That's why Royalq is able to display it for them. Then we have the my sync strategy. If you follow any copy trader, the synchronization, you see it over here. But I don't follow any. Now the Royalq feedback. No, let's go to the share. So on the mine button, on the home button, we have invite friend. On the mine button, we have share. So don't tell me you don't know where the link is. Okay. Royalq feedback. If you have any problems, you can actually write it to them. If this robot cannot answer you, they will direct you to go to feedback and the customer service will actually attend to you. Okay. So the festive season, the person was asking, they said, hello, I'm afraid we currently do not have any promotions during this period. We'll let you know through the announcement if there are any new activities. Thank you for your support. Okay. So I also asked about the withdrawal details showing on Android and not on iOS. They said they'll look into it. So those trading the USDT pairs too, you should know that if you are trading BCH USDT on the USDT pair, if it's the same exchange, you cannot pick that same trade for BCH. Okay? Because it's the same BCH coin. It's just the pairs that are different. You can't. So don't do that. So you get abnormal orders. Okay? So everything, you can see the time they reply. You can get them at any time. Okay? So that is it. So that's a Royalq feedback. You can use it at any time. Security center. This has to do with the security of your account. If you want to change your password, want to change your email, your transaction password, if you come to the security center and you see has not been set, it means you have not withdrawn from Royalq before. So you have to set this password. And it cannot be worse. It has to be 6 numbers. Just like our ATM pins are 4. Okay, this has to be 6. Make sure you screenshot it, email it to yourself so you can keep it in your email. In case you lose your phone or something, you know you have a record of it down. Or get a notebook, write it in, put it at a place that is safe. Google Authenticator, you can add it to provide extra security. If you want to know how to create it, go to the home button, touch on the user guide, you would see it over there. Withdrawal address too, if you want to know how to do it, you find it under the user guide. And Telegram notification. You can connect your Telegram to your Royalq. The notifications will come directly on your Telegram. Trusted device. If I tap on this, I'll be able to see all the devices my Royalq has ever logged in before. Okay. So this is iPad, this is iPhone, this is the Oppo Android phone, the web, Chrome, 13 Pro Max, Ulefone Note 14, So like all the devices, ever since I started using this like this account, okay? Delete account. So if you're not happy about this wonderful, this amazing boat, and you want to go and follow some stupid boats called Apollo boat or Traffic boat or Tafa boat or Lava boat or whatever boat, just delete and leave us in peace. But if I catch you on any of the groups saying, I'm selling my rubber and I'm doing this, my mother is dead, my father is dead, everybody is dead, I need money, $50. If I have some superpowers, I'll carry you with my finger and I'll throw you my last finger, the small one. I'll throw you into the sea, into the Red Sea. So you can delete account for another good reason. If you mistakenly use the wrong link, you want to use the right one now, you can delete account, still repeat the email and the same nickname, okay? Touch ID and PIN, you can turn it on. If you know you are someone that you don't have a good retentive memory, turn it on. So anytime you come, you can use your PIN or your touch ID, okay? That is about security center. My strategy settings, you can set as many strategy settings as you want. So anytime you want to use it in a trade, it's easy for you to pick out, okay? System setting. So firmware version, this is the latest. You can find the latest by going to your app store. Once you tap Royalq, if it's outdated, you know it. Like for instance, where is the app store? Yesterday, I updated it on the iPhone. I don't know if this one also needs an update. I think it will still work. Royalq. Oh, you see? So update. I have to update all this. I updated it on the iPhone. So I have to update on. So you see, when I went to the firmware version, it was saying no new updates, but you always have to come here, then re-update it again, okay? So you can have, I hope they haven't added any new updates to the, that I didn't mention, since I didn't update before doing the meeting. I'm so sorry, but if there is anything new, we'll talk about it next week. Because when you update and there are new changes, you not see it over here. Okay, so let's go back to where we were. Yeah, system setting. So the currency, you can change to any currency. The language too, you can change to any language of your choice. The notification settings, oh, okay. So this is a new thing they brought because at first it wasn't here. So transaction notification, buy and sell. Oh, then it means I won't be getting any notification. I need to turn them on before I can get notification. Device permission. Hey, please go back. Price alerts. Okay, if I want it to be on, but if not, off. Then the fulfillment is the buy and the sell. The client will receive a push notification. Oh, okay. So now the people who are not receiving the messages, it means this is not on. If it's on, you can see it. Telegram bound. Okay, I'm not binding Telegram. So you see, new something has come on. So those say, this is the Doris meeting. Do I even need it? Oh, you can go. I don't need it. Oh, I'm okay. I've learned enough. I've been learning for 2 years now. Learning has no end. Learning has no end, okay? About Royalq, so these are their social handles. And when you tap here, that is the official website. You can log in through the website, just that the view is different, okay? So why am I making noise? Even though I'm having chest pains, but I'm still making noise about Royalq, guys, because it's trustworthy. Because the robot serves you 24/7 whilst you are sleeping, snoring, or having fun. The robot is busy, buying low, selling high. Hey, novice are rest assured. You don't actually have to be a crypto guru. You don't have to go to a crypto school before you can do this business. It's a win-win strategy. You only pay for fuel fee if you make profit. You can use this beautiful app to build your community. Now I have a big empire that when I go to Netherlands, I know I have a lot of team members in Netherlands I can reach out to. If I go to Belgium, if I go to UK, if I go to Uganda, if I go to Kenya, South Africa, in fact, all my team members that they'll welcome me. They'll be like, oh, Leader Doris, you welcome. Try this our food, try this our dress, you know. So you can use this beautiful application to build an empire, okay? It has a competitive price, okay? Lowest annual fee ever, the whole world. We have a beautiful and a unique feature called the AI margin call that helps you to seize the market and earn stable profits. Guys, if you don't want this, what else do you want? Royalq is available in over 200 countries. We have made a total profit over 165 million USDT. We have 2 million and above users, okay? So that is Royalq for you. If you are satisfied with this app, you can send your beautiful picture. In fact, you need to let your name be on the wall of, how do you call it? Wall of fame or fame of wall, or however you guys know it, okay? So that is it for today. I'm done. I'm just going to attend to questions and answers. Then we call it a day. Thank you for joining and love you all. So if you have any questions, you can raise up your hands, but please do not type your questions twice, 5 times, 8 times. I'll not read it. And yeah, if you raise up your hands, the co-host would let me know. Then you ask your questions whilst I look at in the chat. Don't type your questions 1 million times. I'll read it, okay? So let me do it fast. I only read questions. Thanks for the compliment, everything. I'll not read those ones. Okay. You will learn from, okay. Okay, so Evelyn says, good morning, presenter. I'm new, started yesterday, hope to learn more. Great. Network poor. Was it from my end? I don't think so, right? Because my network was stable throughout. Do you pay double to connect robot on both Binance and Bybit? No, you don't pay double. Who said thumbs up? Please, Karuyanga Bossa. No, you don't pay double. Thanks, Sandra, for replying that. Guide me how to record this program. Okay, Niwa Manya Benjamin. If I tap on that record, it will come into I don't want my listen to get full. So the recorded version is on the YouTube channel of Crypto Ambassadors. Hopefully next year, I'm releasing my YouTube channel that all the meetings that we do here, I'll have it there, and my other videos as well, okay? Okay, well done, ma. Hey, people, if they call me ma, I don't like it, so it makes me look old. I'm just 18 years. For over 2 weeks now, my trade of course USDT has not closed yet. I'm afraid as I have been losing money on this. Okay, Idris. So yes, cost USDT. If the trade has not closed, it means the price of the coin has not gone up. So what you need to do is open more margin calls, but make sure to change the strategy mode before you add more margin calls. Okay, Idris, if you don't have money to add, just cool your temper, sit down and wait, or cool your temper, be sharing the opportunity to raise more money. Okay, Sandra, dear, you have to be my secretary. You see how she's answering. I like her too much. I'm currently confused. How can someone be confused in my meeting? This is this is unbelievable. Why confused? You have to tell us. Mine also drop hard because the exchange fund be lost. Because does the exchange fund be lost? No. So let me tell you something. On the spot wallet, if the value you invested, let's say you invested $1,000, I even illustrated it. One of my coins, it was 2,000 something, but the floating loss is 700 and something. So that when I go to my exchange, I'll not see 2,000 and something. I'll see less of the 700 from it because the market is down. The value has gone down on that coin. But once the value comes up, you see that the 2,000 plus is back. It's the quantity that matters on the spot wallet. So don't worry yourself. Don't be so, just figure out what you can do, where you can control the market. That is sharing of the opportunity. You'll get more money from there. Invest it in your portfolio. Then you are good to go. My subscription to the robot expired in October. I want to reactivate it and start trading again. Crypto Prince, I don't know who you are, but whoever team you were in, you have to go back to the person. If a subscription expires, you still need to pay 120 USDT to renew. Then you get fuel fee, then you can start. So go to your upline, Crypto Prince. If your upline is no more, then you have to look for another upline. The robot does not take losses. Thank you, my dear. You're too good. You're too good. Thank you. So I see a lot of people in this conversation. I'm not going to read it because of time. And. Hey, Mr. President, you made it. That's good to know. Okay, how can I reactivate? Why do they still ask the same question 1 million times? The listen, please listen, or Ishmael. Okay. So thank you for teaching, Suzanne Davichi. You're welcome. What is the settings in what's the settings in candles? What about us in United Kingdom, Doris? So Jason, you all have it. You are using OKS, right? I think you are using OKS. When you tap on the coin, you would see the candles, but the Android users, you might not see the candles. But once you touch on the name of the coin, it opens that trading view page for you. We usually do meetings early in the morning. I think UK time will be, our time is 6:30, so UK time will be, is it 5 or 7:30? Yeah, one of the above. But we've been posting the links on the WhatsApp group. So since you're in my team, I believe you've been getting it. Precious Chiamaka, I love your name. She's asking, does it mean any coin we have in USDT pairs are safe? Just that we can't buy with USDT again? Yes. So the already old coins, you are okay. But the new ones, you cannot trade USDT. You have to pick a new USDC pair. Okay, but if you are trading one pair in USDT, you don't have to repeat that same coin under the USDC. That is the feedback I got from Royalq, unless there is a change. So I'm just quoting the hours. I use Binance in UK and Royalq United Kingdom. We change USDC. Yeah. So for Jason, you're also part of the Europe, even though UK is out of whatever. But yeah, so you also now be using USDC. So from now onwards, the new coins you'll be picking, please convert your USDT that you want to use into trade, convert it into USDC. I'll do a short video on that and post it on my groups, okay? Do you have a strategy to follow to be profitable? Ishmael Castana. Some names I have to eat salad to be able to pronounce. Ishmael Castaneris Jr. So yes, we usually do Zoom meetings Monday to Fridays, even the Saturdays, but on coins to pick, how to enter into the trade, blah, 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 all those things. So you have to be attending those meetings and work with your upline. Godfrey Okobo, comment on stop trades. I usually think when a trade is stopped on Royalq, I have basically locked my money there, never to recover. What is your view? So this stop trades that I actually came out with that idea, okay? When I trade and I see my coins that I don't want to continue to open more margin calls on, I pause it. Now, once I pause the trade, the robot does not buy, neither would it sell if it's supposed to do so. But when you pause it, you have to be monitoring it. So anytime you see it has increased in profit, you can now tap on the start button. It will sell at the current return rate it sees it at. It's not going to sell at your take profit you have, okay? So people who also want to take a lot of profit more than the limit of 30%, you can use the pause strategy, okay? I just discovered it on my own by pausing, because sometimes when I see the higher negative numbers, it pisses me off. I'm like, I don't want negativity. I don't want to see negativity in my life. Then I pause it. But once a while, I go and see then the coin has pumped by 400%, 300, 200, and I start it. Once I start it, the robot will quickly sell everything off. Then, voila, instead of me making 3%, 2%, I've made 200%. So that is a pause strategy. But it doesn't mean you lock your money there, okay? Just that the trade will not be running. But if you don't intend, you have to know the motion or the mindset behind what you are doing. You cannot do it because Leader Doris is doing it. You must ask yourself, is it the same reason why, do you get it? So that is it. Doris, we need to change. We are in United Kingdom, need to change it to USD. I also using Binance in UK. So Jason, this message, I have replied to it on my group. So if you haven't seen the feedback on your team, it means your upline has not done the needful. She has not taken the message from that place to your group. That's why I ask all my downlines, all my team members, add all your team members under the Doris Angel Crypto Hub, so that anytime I post a message, all the activated members will get it. So even if you don't forward it on your respective groups, they will get it from there. Okay, so ask your upline. She'll get you answer to this. Wamukota Andrew, poor connection. Poor connection from me. My co-host, did I have any problem? If someone makes a mess of choosing the first strategy, any remedies? Precious Chiamaka, I don't understand your question. It's not really clear. Choosing the first strategy. What do you mean by first strategy? Now, the trade settings you do, you can change it at any time, unless the strategy mode is what you are referring to. If you choose whole warehouse mode and you have more than 4 margin calls, you cannot change it. But what you can do is, if you see it in profit, you can actually be taking the percentage. Okay, Leader Aminata educated us on that last 4 weeks or 3 weeks. If it's in whole warehouse mode, you can be selling it off bit by bit. You sell 25% off of the quantity, or 75 or 50 bit by bit, like that. That one also fetches you income than being in the distance. Okay. Yes, your English is fab. Okay, thank you. Yeah, sure. I'll see a doctor. Thanks. My leader, you sometimes change gear in your voice, speed. Ha. Okay, yes. It depends where the spirit is sending me to. You get it? Yeah. So that is it. Someone say repeat kindly. I don't know what I should repeat. So unfortunately, I cannot repeat. Can I get a strategy for 100 margins, please? So if I decide to do a cycle, I'll have it. Yeah, you can. I'll send it to you privately. But if I send it to you, you need to save it in the trade you'll be using in future. Or else after 2 hours, it expires. Unless you are ready, then you get it. Because I think your upline to have it. Okay? Did Rebecca? Where to find the strategy? Which strategy? Is it the strategy mode? I talked about a lot of strategies. So if you're asking your question, you need to clarify it a bit. How to add sub cells? So sub cells. The cells is SELLS. Sub cells is simply the robot selling 5th core, 7th core, 8th core. They are called sub cells. But how to add them is you have to add them to your margin call limit. So if you have one margin call, you want to now increase it to 10, to 20, to 100. That is when you go to the trade setting, then tap on margin call limit, clear whatever figure you have, then increase it. Once you increase it, you need to change the margin configuration. Then quickly change the strategy mode from whole warehouse mode to sub-bin mode real-time settlement before the robot sells, please. Okay. So I've answered Chiamaka. So cool for 5J. My trade has been floating for almost a week. Can you check if I'm on the right path, please? Yes. Since you're in my team, please private message me. We can do that one-on-one later on. Okay. Today is Saturday. I'll be busy, but we do it. Okay. Just contact me. Can we use the XRP and 1,000 sats being used by admin? Yes, those are recommendable coins I can give you guys to trade. Okay. So now, in this business, we always learn to unlearn to learn, all those things. Now, one thing I've noticed about these 3 coins is When they go down, they quickly rise up. Even if it has gone down for some time, you will be making some small cents. And just imagine you are making 15 cents 30 times a day. Calculate how much that is. Now, one thing is coins that are built on its own blockchain. They are really good coins. And I have 13 of them that I can share, but maybe not today. I'll share it next week because we are behind time. But those in my team, they already have them. Okay. Those coins are really good. If not, you can do your research, go to Google, use any of the AIs, just type which coins, which cryptocurrencies on the spot wallet can you trade that are built on its own blockchain? They'll give you numerous. Okay, then you choose. XRP is one, SUI is 1,000 SAT, KDA, AVAX, BTC, Ethereum. They are all good coins. Okay. What percentage is most advisable as regards to FBA against your main capital? So 3%. But if you want to moderate it, 1.5 is okay. Now, the 3% is only for the first to the fourth margin call. The sub-sales percentage is under the distributed side. When you go to your Royalq, the trade settings, you see margin configuration, blah, blah, blah. When you go to distributed and sub being, you see it over there. That one, the default for Royalq is 1.3%. You can edit it to any percentage you want. Teach us how to trade 1,000 to 15,000. What's the strategy? So Ishmael Catanares, you have to go to your upline. We teach this on weekdays. If you are not able to make it, go to the Crypto Ambassadors YouTube channel. There are tons of videos there. You can get some, okay? If not, go to your upline. Thank you. Chamo Yuji, thank you for this reply. Yes, this is 100 margin strategy. Be good for a coin, a good coin cycle coin. Doris, please inbox me how I'm able to get the strategy. So I cannot inbox you. You need me, so you have to inbox me, Linda AJ. All right. Please share your strategy so that, okay, so I'll share my strategy code over here in a bit. Just wait. Let me copy it from the iPhone. It's easy that way. Let me paste it, the strategy code, then you guys can use it, okay? All right, let me continue. Royalq to the moon, okay, 9.8, okay. Yes, I was the one who got scammed until I came under your leadership, Doris and Rebecca. Yeah, not only you, but a lot of people have been scammed as well. So I was just talking about those people. But yeah, I just remember that you were scammed by Royalq members. It's sad, but I always say in this world, whatever you do, it has its own repercussions, okay? Whatever you do, whether good or bad, you are going to get the uh, the reward or the punishment on earth. So if it's good, you get a reward. If it's bad, you get a punishment, okay? Karma will get you. So I've pasted the strategy code over there. I just love using Apple stuffs. I just copied on my iPhone, but I'm able to paste it on the iPad without copying. Oh, this is so sweet. I love it. I love it. Let's continue. Okay. So where are we? Where are we? Hey, the questions are playing to you. I'm scrolling. Okay. So Royalq to the moon. Yes. When is it better to trade with the current price? When the coin is really low, like for instance, on the return rate of the coin, you see -5, -10, that's okay. Okay. But if they give you a signal, they give you a preset price because the current price is high. So the preset price is when you use the preset price. Okay, you set it down. So if the current price drops the preset price, the robot quickly buys it. So that is the preset price. Hello, dear Coach Doris Angel. If the 1,000 sat coin is in a floating loss of about -50, would it be good idea to switch to cycle mode instead of one shot trading? Yes. When you switch to the cycle, make sure you have money for more margin calls. Yeah, it will be good. It will just be buying, selling, buying, selling. Once 1,000 sat really pump hard, you will see you make a lot of profit from that. Kindly tell us how to trade under futures in Royalq and what's the advantages over spot. So I personally, my knowledge in futures is limited. Okay. So I might not be the right person to educate you. But what I know with futures is if you are not careful, you would lose everything down the drain, especially if the trade goes against you. Unlike the spot market, that if the trade goes against us, we still have our quantity. With the futures, it's not like that. I know some few people have said, "Oh, Leader Doris, the futures on Royalq is good though. The whatever. There is this terminology they use. It's good. It's good. It's not so high, so it's okay." But me, I always educate my members on spot. If you already have future knowledge and you can use the Royalq bot with it, why not? You can use it. But the reason why I don't advise futures over spot is spot, you don't lose your position. That is your quantity. Okay? Big up to you both. I'll never ever join no one other link or platform or paid liars who promise the world in Royalq by misleading people. All be careful. Wish for you as I paid a high price and losses. Ish. Looks like Mr. Jason is cursing people. Yes, so what he's saying is Royalq is okay, but there are people in Royalq that scammed him. They made him registered like 1 million times until he came across us. But he's a good man. He's a quiet, These are our Africa people. You know the thing now. If they see Oyibo, they won't scam Oyibo because of that thing, barter trade and slave trade and all this nonsense. But why would you do that to an innocent man? He wasn't the one who brought slave trade now. They scammed him, went to the extent of taking money from his exchange, and it was crazy. I couldn't believe it. Ghanaians, Africans, real Africans. I don't want to mention the people, but I know them. But God has seen them too. Okay, let's continue. Yeah. Please make us profitable. I've already. Ishmael, please don't repeat your questions again. I beg you. We have pending floating trades now. We don't, the reason why people don't succeed in Royalq is they overtrade. Someone is having $100. They have picked 10 coins, 5 coins. How on earth do you expect to make profit with that? The trade I showed you, it's only $5,000 capital trade, 5,000 and something. But I don't trade more than 3 coins. And those 3 coins are enough for me. If I want to pump in money, I just increase my first buying amount. That is all. That is all. One of my team members, Leader Valentine, he only trades 1 coin at a time. If it's BTC, only BTC. It will be on cycle. Then later he will put it on one shot. Then move to another coin, 1,000 sat, SUI. 1 coin at a time. 1 coin, you pump in more money, you make more profit. But not some people think, they trade this, it's not selling. They leave it, they go and trade another one. You have so many unsettled trades. So we have to be disciplined in doing that, okay? 100 USDT capital, what's the best coin to trade? Just trade XRP, but $10 as your first buying amount if you are using HTS. But if you are using Binance, you can make $5 as your first buying amount. Leader Kate, thank you so much for the great teaching and training. Lots of love. Okay, welcome. Thank you. Talk about the listed USDT from EU. Can't it affect us in Uganda? Yeah, Asaba. As possible, it will affect. That is, if the people in the world, if the Europeans trading have a bigger market, it can affect the USDT. So if it affects it, you just move to USDC. You join the winning team. That is all. So there is no any problem. But I know you can check that on your exchange, okay, to see the number of people trading on USDC pair and USDT. You'll be able to do that comparison. But I don't think it will really affect you guys. Nah, because in Africa, most people also trade on USDT than the USDC. Okay? Yeah, Trump has won. So for the crypto, they to do well. Okay, don't worry. More of the strategy settings, that's the engine of the whole thing. Ish. What's the engine? Okay. He means I should talk about strategy setting because that's the engine of the whole thing. Please, so don't make me laugh. I can't laugh today. Okay. You are doing well. I don't know who is doing well, but okay. Will USDC affect me in Jason Jones? I've answered you like 1 million times. Thanks so much for your lecture. Hi, Doris. What strategy are you using? So, Nicholas, I'm using the 100 cycle strategy. That's our own discovered strategy in my team, discovered by Leader Valentine. Okay, it's really good. I love the margin configuration, how it's being set up. So, that's what I've been using for more than 2 months now. Yeah. Are we going to stay using USDT pairs in Africa? Yes, Africa is not affected. This thing is only affecting the Europeans, people in Europe. Okay, so not Africa. But we don't know how the outcome will be. So let's wait and see. Kindly assist number. Okay. Can you assist privately the great angel of Ghana? People have even given me great angel of Ghana. Say. Okay. Oh. Okay, so you have it, okay? Umkundu Kumundu. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing your name well. Okay. All right, you can check. Hey, the questions are many. I think no one has raised their hands up, right? My co-host, all my co-hosts, they've left. It's my first time to hear Royalq. I've never traded in
raising of hands.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Leader Doris. I've never traded in crypto in my life. Someone to help me out because I just want to join. Bob, whoever invited you to this meeting, please go back to the person because we cannot steal you unless you just join through the Holy Ghost. Okay, so Bob, go to whoever invited you. Paka, is Royalq allowed in China? Yes, please, it's allowed in China. UK net to change. Oh, God. I'm asking. I'm not in OKS Binance. Okay, no problem. Jason, you can chat me privately, okay? How many coins can you trade in Royalq? So Ubong, Ini, you can trade as many coins as you want. On Binance, you have 237 coins. On HTS, 340. On OKS, depending on the exchange you are using, the coins that are available is what you get. But if you don't see all the coins, you need to add through the coin management tab. Please, you mentioned a friend learned how to buy USDT from a company in the UK yesterday. Could you please mention the name of the company again? It's not a company, it's an online bank. It's called Revolut. Okay, Revolut. Those in Europe know it. It's just like the TransferWise, formerly known as, now known as Wise. Okay, so Revolut, you can buy crypto. They don't allow you to share screen. I would have been able to share my screen to show you where you see the crypto. Or let me try and see. I don't know. Let me try and see. There are some parts you'll not be able to see if you are sharing screen, but I'm trying. Okay, so I think it will be possible for you guys to see. Let me hold on. I'm coming. Okay, I can share my screen briefly. Hey, I nearly ended the Zoom. Sorry. I'm almost done, okay? I have to attend to everybody. Okay, so when you go to, this is the crypto logo on the Revolut. Now, one thing I also discovered is when you buy, they don't charge you for buying. You know, on the other exchanges, they charge you for buying. When you are sending to, they charge you transaction fees. But this, you buy, fees is free. They don't charge. But when you are sending, like yesterday, we bought £500 and we were charged, is it 11 USDT? That's £8 for sending it to an external exchange. Okay. Just that when you send, it takes time for the money to reflect. That's also their own because it's not actually a direct exchange. Okay. So it takes time. So yeah, that is it. I give you all the options. You have to choose between what you want. Okay, so that is it. I'm trying to see. So yeah. I mean the whole warehouse mode. Okay, Precious Chiamaka, if you change your strategy mode, you don't change from whole warehouse mode to any of the sub beans. If it buys the fifth call, you cannot change it. After the fourth call, you can't change it. That's why if you know you have more than four margin calls, change it before the fifth call buys. Okay. Please explain 15% drop. Is it meaning on signals? So 15% drop. The word drop means the coin has gone down by 15%. Okay. But if it has increased by 15%, it means it has gone up. So Mackenzie Joel, I hope you've gotten it. So Precious Chiamaka is asking, can I join your group? I don't know you, Precious Chiamaka. If you're in my team, why not? Your upline can add you to my team, to my group. But if you're my group is just for my activated team members. Okay. So if you're not in my team, I'm sorry, you can't join. Leader, tell members that in Royalq we don't have stealth mode because scammers are telling downlines who are in floating loss that they use stealth mode. And what do you mean by stealth mode? Maybe it's the first time of me hearing the word stealth mode. What do you mean by that? If you can explain well. What do you mean by stealth mode? Hey, I had a call. What do you mean by stealth mode? If you can explain well, Moses. Let me see. Stealth mode. Which one is that? Wait. Oh. Is someone answering? My first time of hearing the stealth mode. Okay, so stealth mode refers to a state in which a company, individual, or entity deliberately operates in a low profile manner to avoid public attention. It's commonly used in the context of startups and technology companies. Here is what it entails. Intentionally limits its public exposure. Yeah. So yes, I think yeah. So with I think what you are saying, Moses, you might be right, 50-50. Okay. No. So with Royalq, what I know is Royalq doesn't allow you to go out selling them out that Royalq can give you this, Royalq can give you that. If they catch you, they'll delete your account. Okay. You just let the people know that there is this AI bot that trades for you, blah, 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 blah. Uh-huh. But you telling people that we don't have stealth mode, I don't get your point that you're trying to make. Okay. It's not like Royalq is hiding from someone or something. No. Just that some people don't know how to sell the business out in public. Okay. Because if you go and say Royalq is this, and the person doesn't see it to be the way you describe it, because the way you use the tool is different from the way I use the tool. Do you get it? So we both get different results. So you can't go and be using the name for building up castles in the air. Okay, leader Doris, great. Please talk.
Sorry, my leader. Please, can you tell him to put up his hand and explain better?
Yes, Moses Jones, please put up your hands and so we can make you talk, okay? Sorry for that. I was having an incoming call. So Arinda Nasira, those who are asking for my contact, it's not as if I'm some magician, no. But I'm a very busy person. So if you send me a message and you don't hear from me, don't get angry. I'll reply you once I get it. I hope I've even typed the number correct. I have to check my number because I'm not sure. My brain is tired. Okay. So I'm still checking the messages. Wait. Never ever would I blame Royalq. How can I pass? Sinono Ian Pro is asking, how can I pass? How can I pass what? I don't understand. Is it okay to change a leader at Doris? Change your apply. It's not possible. Royalq don't have that feature. What you can do is, if you're under your apply, you think your apply is not supporting you enough, you don't want to renew under that person. If it comes to you to renew, you just get the link of whoever you want to join under. Then you register a new account. But if you've already built a team, it will be difficult to move with your team members unless they also follow your footsteps. Okay, I have 5 or 10 different leaders who came under my leadership because of, they said, the way I behave. Their upline is no more in the business. Their upline doesn't care about them, blah, blah, blah. Those are different. So, but you can't change as in on Royalq. There is a button to click, but change upline. No, it's not possible. How I add it to my strategy settings without activation. Yeah, you just tap on the 3 dots, input strategy, then save. Once you save it, don't click on activate. The settings will remain in it, Jason. What could be the issue with some coins? For example, I bought peanuts at 20, -20. It pumped to +20 and still not sold and remained in negative, yet it was on one shot. That could be the scenario. Yeah, if you entered when it was -20, you have to look at the average price, okay? Because the average price counts a lot. Look at the current price and the average price, the price at which you entered, okay? That is what you have to really take note of. So who is sharing their referral link here? Sinono, Iampo. I wish Zoom have the option of deleting. So I'll delete for everybody. Yeah, I've deleted it. I hope nobody will see it. So someone invited someone. You tell the person to go back to the person who sent them the link. Unless the person is not there, then they can look for someone. Hi, madam, please accept me. Where to reach you? Please accept me. Hey, I think some of you, the English is not your English, right? Okay, Ishmael. Okay, so I've sent you. All right. So I've answered Ishmael now. Where do I paste this strategy? I sent you, Jason, I showed you where to paste the strategy. Or Ishmael, when you click on the coin, you see trade setting. Once you click on trade setting, wherever you are on the trade setting, there's some 3 dots at the top right corner. Click on it and click on input strategy. If you didn't see it, go and rewatch the Zoom because it is in. Okay, I did it like twice. Thanks, leader. With $500, do you recommend trading one coin or I divide it? Please, one coin, okay? One coin is okay. But make sure you trade with margin calls and change the strategy mode. Since you have, if you are going to have 100 margin call, 50, more than 4, just make sure the strategy mode is on sub-bean mode or sub-bean mode real-time settlement, okay? It's better that way than waiting for the faith call to buy before you change it, or else you'll be in trouble. Where do I paste that code? I can't see where to put it in. Please access. Sorry for repeat message. So I showed you guys, but I'm surprised you guys didn't actually watch my screen when I was teaching. I'm coming. Let me redo it again. We are behind time. We're supposed to close 10 o'clock. That's why I don't want to repeat it again. But since all of you are asking, let me quickly do that. And you have to watch my screen. That's why it's very good when I'm teaching you, watch the screen, or else you might not know what I'm talking about, okay? So I'm going to use a different coin that I've never traded before. Let me share the screen again. Please watch my screen, or if you're not watching, I won't repeat it again. So I've never traded 1 million baby Doge USDT before. So I go to create martingale, create. Now below, there's no settings over here, okay? Let it finish loading. You see the default settings of Royalq. Did I copy the strategy code? Let me see. Okay, I've copied it now. Let it finish loading. The iOS devices, it delays in loading, so just wait. Whether you're on smart create or manually create, just tap on these 3 dots over here. These 3 dots. Once you tap on it, you will see input strategy. Click on it, then paste. But if you want to share that same strategy you are using with your downline, you just click on share strategy. Then you copy. Okay. So you see the default settings here, 7 margin call, whole warehouse mode. Now I want to put in the 100. So what I do is I tap on the 3 lines, input strategy code, then I paste what I copied, confirm. The 7 has just changed to 100. Now it has changed from whole warehouse mode to sub-bin because that is the settings I have for my old trades. So that is it. I hope you guys got it. Let me repeat it again. First, go to trade settings. Tap on the 3 lines. I didn't save it. That's why it didn't change. So tap on these 3 dots here. It even can be here. Then you can tap on the 3 dots. Then input strategy code. Then you paste. Then confirm. Then save. Save. It's in. I don't want to trade this coin, but it's in. It will be there until forever. When I go back, it's still there. Okay? So that is it. Open position double simply means your first buying amount is going to buy 2. If it's 5, it will buy 10. If it's 15, it will buy 30. But the subsequent one, it will just buy them 1, 1, 1. Can I also join your WhatsApp group for signals? No. So the crypto ambassadors have a signal page where they post signals, but you cannot join my WhatsApp group if you are not in my team. I'm sorry. Connect with me for directions on how to join. So Precious, you rather need my number. I cannot because I cannot take your number, okay? I'm a very busy person. I don't even get time for my own self. So if I take your number that I'll write you, I'm sorry. It will never happen. So I'm sending you my contact. You can actually chat me up later. Okay, so I've sent it to you. All right. Where to paste? So Ishmael, you've seen it now. It's being used by scammers. Okay, you mean the stealth mode is being used? We asked you to raise your hands up so you talk, but we don't understand what you mean. Good morning. Please, in Nigeria, which exchange are we going to use? Trust Wallet, Binance? No, we don't use Trust Wallet. We use exchanges. Trust Wallet is a wallet. We use crypto exchanges. So in Royalq, there are 9 exchanges you can use. But Nigeria, if you don't already have Binance, I recommend Bybit or KuCoin. Okay, over there you can use the P2P. Okay. So Jones is saying stealth mode means they are bagging up Royalq for high profits but misleading. Okay, I get it. Can you send strategy code again? I need to copy paste it. I got it. Okay. What? Okay. So it's being used by scammers and they inbox someone and say, if you're in floating loss, open Royalq and put the coin in stealth mode. once you say, I don't know what that mode, he tells you to share screen and he start telling you to tap links. Yes, yes, yes. That's what they did with Jason. They just took his code from Google Authenticator, then they withdrew all his money from his exchange. So please, scammers are all over. They are real. So you just have to protect yourself and always ask your upline or your mentor what to do. Okay, so we are done. God bless you all for joining. We started 8:10. It's 10:55, 2 hours, 55 minutes. So God bless you all for joining. I really appreciate. Okay, have a nice day and enjoy your festive season. Don't forget, as you are eating, having fun with family and friends, don't forget to also share the opportunity, because that is where we can actually control the market. God be with you all. Thank you, my co-host, Leader Doris, great Leader Rebecca.
You are blessed, my leader. We love you.
Okay.
Thank you
God
for the
bless you all. Have a nice day. Bye. I'm ending the Zoom now. So if you haven't copied anything, it's time for you to copy before I close it completely. But the recorded version is on the YouTube channel of Crypto Ambassadors. Bye-bye. Hey,
Bye.
Orit, I see you in the house. You did well joining today. You mean business.
Bye, my leader.
Okay,
Bless
bye,
you.
mommy.